Hi, this is Barbie Keller, and I'm going to show you how to make a document in Comic Life and how fun it is and how versatile it is. To begin, just start by opening Comic Life. And when you first open it, you will have a front main page and a host of options to the bottom and to the right. First, we want to look at the page templates, which are located over here. You want to first of all look through all of the page templates, there are many of them, and decide which one would best fit your comic best. I'm just going to choose one and click it and drag it over to the center. And notice that once I did that, a whole bunch of photos that were saved to my computer's hard drive zoomed up. And I can actually go and look at other photos that are saved there, not just the ones that just popped up. And if I want to use them in my comic, I can. If you will have other ones on the internet that you want to save to your computer, you can use those as well, or ones you make and create using Paint or Photoshop. I'm just going to use these photos for the purposes of showing you how to use them. So to start off, I'm going to drag a photo, click it, and drag to one of the panels. I'm just going to drop it right above just by letting go of my clicker. And this sometimes takes a moment, depending on how fast your computer is. So my picture fit the template, and depending on if I fit nicely or not, I can adjust it, which I will show you in a moment. So I'm going to take another photo, and I'm going to try to squeeze it into the smaller rectangle at the top right here, right above it. And notice my photo does not fit, but with the green rectangle, you can actually see how it would fit. So if you still want to use this photo, you have several options. You can click it and drag it over. You can adjust it with the green dots. Or if you want, you can do this other option. If you do not like the size of the squares that they give you, if you decide the template does not actually fit you, you can click it, hit delete, and then you can go over to the drag a panel option to the right, click that and drag it over. And from there you can actually adjust that square. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to drag it over, grab the corner, stretch it, and now I have a large square. So depending on the photo I choose, it fits a lot nicer. I'm going to keep searching for photos and drag one to the very top. And again, sometimes these panels work nice if you have a landscape, if you have a long one. For example, these mountains look nice. But just to show you the options you have with your panels. Now, say you have all the photos you want. Now you can move on to actually making your comic by going to the bottom, and you'll notice there's a bunch of thought bubbles and speech bubbles. You can choose one, click it, drag it, and it'll give you an option for typing text. So when I click to the side of it, my thought bubble appears. Now if I don't like how small it is, I can click the thought bubble again and I can actually stretch it out, again using the green dots. I can also click the bubble itself and maneuver it. So it is very easy to move around and adjust. You can even rotate it, depending on the style of my comic. So from there I can even add a title. If you go back down to the options, you can click on lettering and you can drag it to the top or wherever, and you're given the option of typing your title. You can change the font by clicking change font, and if you're happy with it you can place lettering. And from there you have several options. You can click the blue and you can actually stretch your title out, giving it a funky effect. You can maneuver it. Oops, but you have to be careful, because if you just did what I did and you click the photo, you can actually maneuver the photo. So when you're maneuvering this, you have to make sure that you're clicking the actual title. And you can see that by seeing the green dots appear. So depending on how you maneuver this, you can have a very interesting, funky style, or you can have a very professional looking comic. After you're done, you can do several options. You can continue working with it. You can play with the font by clicking it and making it larger by hitting the bigger button. If you want it smaller, you can hit the smaller button. You can play with the style of the font by choosing which style you would like. And if you're done, you can decide to go over and hit save. And choose where you want to save it. Be careful to do that. I'm going to save to my desktop. Hit save. And I'm done. I'm now ready to print it and enjoy my comic. Or I can choose to make a new one, which in that case I will go to File and click New. And I will get a brand new template and start over. So that is my demonstration for how to make a quick comic in Comic Life. Thank you.